Hello, and welcome back to another Sunday sector review, where we like to say Sundays are for sectors. This past week's volatility came from the Fed Jerome Powell, where he announced that we have received 25 basis points and that there'll possibly be some more rate cuts going into the end of the year. We also received some volatility from GDP, unemployment claims, and PCE, but our main focus did come from the rate cuts. We ended up closing the week as a doji candle with some indecision, so we will have to see what next week will bring. With that being said, let's see what the volatility for next week holds. So our red folders for this coming week start on Tuesday with JOLTS. We have ADP non-farm employment on Wednesday, as well as manufacturing PMI. On Thursday we have unemployment claims. Friday we have average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, and services PMI. So we do have quite a few things that can have the market move in either direction. Okay. Also for the new candles this week that'll be opening will be the 2-day, the 4-day, the 8-day, the weekly, the 2-week, and on Wednesday we will have the monthly and the 3-month open, aka the quarterly. So I will be looking at all of those since Wednesday the month and the quarter will open. I'm gonna go ahead and look at those now. So without further ado, let's get into it. XME first on the list. XME on the quarter, strong. 3-2 continuation on the quarter, really not much. Headed for 96.09, which is all-time highs. Strong XME, so still like XME for the upside. Next, XLY on the 3-month, same. It has tapped made new all-time highs, and it's still strong. So 2-2 continuation on the 3-month. The monthly is 2-2 continuation. Still liking XLY to the upside. Also, what is it? Let me see. We do have full time frame continuity to the upside besides the weekly. Yes, besides the weekly. So that's just pullback. Next is XLV. XLV on the 3-month is inside. The monthly is a fail to up. I guess you can consider this a shooter. The 2-week, 2 down on the 2-week. The weekly closed as a 2 down on the weekly. The daily closed as an inside daily candle. Time frame continuity is mixed, mainly bearish though. I remember discussing, I was kind of rooting for healthcare, being that we're going into the fall and winter seasons, and this is usually the time folks start getting sick. But as of right now, I would have to see how XLV opens this week. There is a gap to the upside here that it can feel. It did sweep this gap. came and filled the gap. Actually, I'm sorry, and swept previous day lows, and I found some support around the 133 area. So it could be ready to go ahead and return bullish, but as of right now, I'm still a bit bearish on XLV for now. XLU on the monthly, XLU strong on the quarterly, strong quarterly. Nothing much to say. Aiming for 87.67, closed at 86.81. Time frame continuity, full time frame continuity to the upside. XLU is very bullish. XLRE on the quarter, it's still a 2 up on the quarter, but we found a lot of resistance up here at 43. It doesn't like 43. But mainly the monthly is a failed 2 up on the monthly. XLRE is still in this range that we have been discussing every sector review I've done. It's still right here. So really not much to say on that. It's still stuck in this box. XHB Home Builders on the 3 month. On the 3 month, we still are a 2 continuation to the upside. Did find some rejection up here. Let's see. Yeah, what is this? Oh, this is 50% of a fair value gap that I have. Well, it rejected here. So we got some rejection here, but it is still a 2 continuation to the upside on the 3 month. The monthly is a failed 2 up on the monthly and is a shooter, so we could potentially be getting ready to see some more downside on Home Builders as we get ready to close out the month. Let me see the 2 week. The 2 week is a 2 down on the 2 week. We lose 109.57. We could possibly come back to 106.75. So I'm bearish. See the weekly is a 2 down. Our CCRP to the downside already enforced. Like I say, we lose this 109.57. We're definitely coming down 105.84 and probably test the yearly open. Just looking at it off the weekly. So bearish on Home Builders. XLP. Same with XLP. XLP looks a mess. I believe it failed 2 on the 3 month. Monthly is a 2 down on the month. I believe XLP is going to 75.68. Come and test these lows. So, 2 continuation on the 2 week. So yeah. Come and test these lows. Bearish on XLP. XLK 3 month. A 3-2 continuation to the upside. We made new all-time highs. I can move this. Oh, dang. My magnet's on. so it should snap. Okay. New all-time highs, 3-2 continuation on the 3-month, 2 up on the monthly, 2-week, 2-2 continuation to the upside. So bullish on tick XLK. XLI on the 3-month. 3-2 continuation to the upside. Monthly 2-1-2 up continuation to the upside. We do have some. We came back within. We did a 2 up on the monthly, but we came back within the range. So you can really say it's still inside, which I'm not opposed to, because I do think it's industrials is setting up but I do believe it is setting up for the bullish side. We are still, like I say, we are still in this range. We are still within this mother bar. We are a fail to up on the weekly. Our time frame continuity is full time frame continuity to the upside. So I am bullish on XLI. I think it's just still setting up. I would like to see, I would like to see it come out of 154.20, which is the previous month's high. Once we push above that, it's 155 and above. XLF on the 3-month, we are a 2-2 continuation on the 3-month. We tapped all-time highs at 54.50 and started to reject, so which is natural. Hit all-time highs and pull back. We are a fail to up on the monthly. We are a fail to up on the monthly. A 2 up on the 2-week, the weekly, 2 down on the weekly, and we closed the day as a 2 up. Also with XLF, full time frame continuity to the upside. I feel like it's just compressing right now, but the move, in my opinion, will be upside when it does make the move. So give XLF some time. It's trading within this range. So XLE, boy, y'all know how I feel about oil. XLE is inside 3-month. Big bullish. The monthly is a 3-2 up on the monthly and potentially closing as a hammer. I don't know if anybody remember, I've been talking about this mother bar candle forever. I think we talked about it more so on the lower time frames, but it's the same candle. I remember saying that oil was still stepping its way up out of this mother bar, so it's finally doing it. 94.90 will make its way out of this entire mother bar, and hopefully it can make its way to 101.52. I do believe there will be some stops on the way, like 98, 97, and 98, 97, and probably some more on the lower time frames, because y'all know how oil get down. It'll show you something, and then the very next day it'll be doing something else. So but as of right now, oil looks strong. The 2-week, a 2 up on the 2-week. The weekly closed as an outside bullish weekly, so oil does look good. I will give it that. So we'll see what it wants to do next week. Full time frame continuity is to the upside. XLC XLC on the 3-month, it's a 3-2 continuation to the upside on the 3-month. The monthly is 2-2 continuation to the upside on the month, so XLC is bullish to the upside. Same for the 2-week. It closed as a bullish but doji. The weekly, a hammer on the weekly. Time frame continuity is mainly bullish except for the weekly, but that closed as a hammer, so still bullish on XLC. Don't have nothing bad to say about that one. XLB on the 3-month is a 2-2 continuation to the upside. We did find some resistance at 92.90. So we pulled back. All-time highs is at 97.87. The monthly is inside month. The 2-week. The 2-week is a 2-1-2 down on the 2-week, so we're looking a bit bearish on materials. The weekly closed is, yes, a 2-2 continuation to the downside with a CCRP enforced. Okay, and let's see, how did we close the day? Today we found some relief and closed bullish on the day. Time frame continuity is mixed. I would like to believe that XLB will want to. I think it might have did it Friday. If it wants to fill this gap and then come back down, because I'm kind of bearish on this. It did find some support right here at the 3-month and monthly open at 88.05. So we did find some support there. I would like to see how it opens. It's gonna open inside, but it's gonna open inside bearish. So I'm bearish on XLB. Yeah, I'm bearish on XLB. I think this was just some relief to come back down. Now, if we get over 89.37, I would change my thesis to being bullish. 89.37 and more comfortably at 89.88, I'll become bullish again. But until we get over 89.37, I'm bearish on XLB. SMH, nothing much to say on this one either. Bullish, 3-2 continuation on the 3-month. 2 continuation. New all-time highs were made since the last time, so we are now currently, new high is 325.36. 2-week, 2-2 continuation. The weekly, full time frame continuity is to the upside, so bullish on semiconductors still. DIA on the 3-month, 2-2 continuation to the upside, made new all-time highs. Our new high now is 467 even. So I have to move that. I'll move that later. The monthly 2-2 continuation on the month, 2-week. same 2-2 continuation on a 2-week. Weekly closed as a bearish outside candle, but it held previous all-time highs at 457.87. So we will most likely will be opening inside on DIA. Time frame continuity is full time to the upside, so we'll see how that pans out. Also we do have red focus next week, so we'll see how that pans out for DIA. IWM 2-2 continuation to the upside, tapped all-time highs, and we have a little bit of wick. Still bullish on it. 3-2 continuation to the upside on the monthly. The 2-week 2-2 continuation. Weekly closed as a fail to up on the weekly. And the daily closed as a 2 up on the daily. Time frame continuity is full time frame to the upside minus the weekly with I'll call that the pullback. Looking for more upside on IWM. Go ahead and completely fill this gap to the upside and potentially keep going, especially if we get over 242.24. I wouldn't mind to see it back at 245 even again. So that's IWM. The Qs. The Qs are a 3-2 continuation to the upside on the 3-month. 2-2 continuation to the upside on the monthly. Wait, do I have that mark? Okay. Our all-time highs is 595.97, so close to 596. I need to mark them, I guess. Ooh. Cool. So I could have sworn I had that mark, but anyway, that's our all-time highs. The monthly 2-2 continuation on the month. Basically, yeah, we're still strong on the Qs. This is a fail to on the weekly, a fail to up on the weekly, but we did find some support at 588.62, so we're doji on the week. Could potentially just be a pause to go higher, or we could be potentially getting ready to retrace some more. The daily close is a 2 up hammer on the daily. So time frame continuity is to the upside minus the weekly, but I am bullish on the Qs, and if the Qs look like that, most likely NQ looks the same way. We'll run through it real quick. 3-2 continuation to the upside. The monthly 2-2 continuation to the upside. 3-2 on the weekly for the Qs. We did hit the top of a burning formation that I do have here, so that may be the cause of the small rejection. A fail to up closing is this one has a little bit more body, but more so of a doji. and we closed as a inside hammer on the day. So looking a bit positive. If you take this, looks like it could take out these levels here and head back to the top of this broadening formation from here. So time frame continuity is mainly bullish outside of the weekly. So Qs look strong. Well, yeah, they look bullish still to me. ES is a 2-2 continuation to the upside. The monthly 2-2 continuation to the upside. 2 weeks, same for the 2 week. 2-2 continuation to the upside. The weekly is a failed 2 up just like the rest. And the daily close as an inside day that's potentially bullish. Also to take out these levels as well, headed back to 67.56 from here. So I'm looking pretty bullish on that. SPY. For SPY, same 3-2 continuation on the quarterly for SPY. Our new all-time high for SPY since we last did a video now is 66734. So we'll move that 667. I'll have to get the coordinates. 66734. 66734. So that's our new all-time high for SPY. 2-2 continuation on the monthly. The 2 week, we are a 2 up on the 2 week, but like the others, more like a doji. We found some support here. Didn't quite get down below 653. We got close and we pushed back up. So the weekly closed as a failed 2 up doji, just like the rest, and the daily closed as a 2 up in force. Time frame continuity is mainly bullish outside of the weekly, just like the others. I'm interested to see what we do. Of course, I believe we will open inside. But like I said, we do have news this week, so that will help push the volatility, push the market whichever way it wants to go. So yeah, with that being said, the sectors that I like going into this coming week: XME, XLU, XLY, SMH for calls, and for puts, XLP and XLB. What are your favorite sectors going into this week? And you can also drop your not only your sectors, you can also drop what tickers you're looking at within these sectors. Let me know in the comments. So with that being said, my fellow traders, like, comment, and subscribe, and engage with your girl, and let me know what you're looking forward to this coming week. Are you looking forward to some more upside, or are you looking forward to some more downside? Get ready to hopefully take out some more of these lows that need to be taken out, or is the market going to continue to push up? What are your thoughts? Let me know. And thanks again for tuning in with your girl for another Sunday sector review, where we like to say Sundays are for sectors. Peace out. Like, comment, and subscribe, my people.